the charges I'm facing when I get my paperwork. Now, mind you, I'm 21. 21 years old. Full-fledged gangbang. I'm facing double life plus 46 years. I said, man, so I'm looking at the charges. I got 2 attempted murders on the police.
Exactly. You knew that was coming.
You knew that was coming.
You sprayed on me. You knew that was coming.
And you know that's coming, you know.
The surprise is only 2 counts.
Right, because it was 4 police officers. It was 2 inside and 2 outside.
Right.
So the 2 outside is the ones I get into the shootout with. So I got 2 attempted murders on the police, strong arm robbery, ex-felon with a firearm, 21 counts of life endangerment because it was 21 people inside the bank, takeover because I went in and took over the whole bank. What else? Discharging a firearm in public. Man, I had so many charges. I'm looking at so much time. I'm like, man, I ain't could never come home. And I'm 21. So they offered me a deal. That's what I said. What is it? 25 to life, right?
State time?
Yeah, state time, because the bank was state insured.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. You went to the feds or something like that.
Nuh-uh. That's what I thought. All banks is fed, but if they FDIC, that's federally insured. You go to the feds. But you got some banks that's state insured, like the bank, Great Western was state insured. So you could do the state time.
I never heard that before.
Yeah. So I'm like, dang, man. I said, I can't take no 25 to life. I can't do that. I'm 21. And I'm banging. I ain't never coming home. Because I know once I get there, it's on and popping. Because I ain't giving up nothing. I ain't turning down no phase, no nothing. Man, they just kept hitting me with that, man. My crime partner got away. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get money for a lawyer. My girlfriend, she tripping. She tripping hard. It's the love of my life, man. I love me some her, man. We was together around each other every day. And she tripping, man. I wouldn't tell her how much time I was getting. I just kept saying, I don't know. And, you know.
Hey, question though. So
yeah.
about robbing the bank, right? I mean, I didn't do robberies when I was younger, right? I never did bank lick. Yeah. But you know, people tell you rob this small stuff around, you might as well go hit the bank and stuff.
Right.
Did you go in there and mash stuff and all that?
Yeah, man.
Did y'all take the note? Or y'all just went into
I know. No, see, with the note, I wasn't playing with no note. Cause you give them a note, you gonna get you might get some dye, some blow up, you might get a tracer, and you only gonna get a certain amount. Yeah. So I had gloves on, the pillowcase, and the gun in my waistband, and I had the stocking cap from a women's stocking, the bottom part.
Old school,
right. I had, see, I can laugh now, but back then I didn't think it was funny when I was in that chair.
Nah, not at all.
So I had the stocking on my head like it was just a beanie. And as I'm able to walk up to the door. Soon as I opened the door, I pulled the stocking down and just ran in, yelling and screaming, girl, with that gun. Jump over the counter while my buddy is at the door. Yeah. Jump over the counter. I wouldn't take no money out the drawer. That's small change. Get on the ground. Don't hand me nothing. Just matter of fact, everybody move out the way.
You never had to fire the gun at his eye?
No, never had to. Never. Not once.
Everybody was in compliance.
Everybody compliant. And I would take the money from the cabinet. See, that's the money they refill the drawer with, I found out. So I would take that money. It was clean, no blow up, no dye. Put it all in the bag, and it's a lot of it, and I would bounce. I would probably get like when we split it with like 3 ways, it'd be like probably 60, 75,000. You know, 2-way split, 47, 50,000, 60,000. You know, so.
How many banks you done rob? You say?
4. On the 5th one, I done got popped. And the reason I'm saying this is because now the statute of limitations is over.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right, yeah. That's so you can't charge me for that. Plus I did my time for the last one, the one I got caught on. But I hit like 4 banks, man, and wasted all that money, man. And you know the cold part, that was in 1992. I ain't got nothing to show for none of that right now, man. That's all that been gone.
And you think about it though, a lot of people, especially back in the 90s, and everybody was hitting licks and stuff like that. They had to hit bank licks, any kind of lick. Ain't too many people can tell you, I still got this from that money I had.
Nah.
I invested and I got this. I got this house. Or I got nothing else. I got. Those ain't even got nothing.
It's almost like you did it for nothing. You did the time for it, or you did the time for something else, but you don't got nothing to show for your criminal activity or for the time you did.
Yeah.
You know, if I did have some money from the bank, which the last bank, I did some clown stuff. I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
The lawyer gonna eat that up.
Yeah.
You know, and then the time in prison, you know, living and surviving in there, that's gonna eat that up. You know.
You sending money out to the women and all that.
Yeah.
You shit, baby, some money.
Man, what? Man, not off the bank money, right? That was gone. But I was hustling in jail, sending money out. Yeah. Hustle money, sending money out. Because, you know, I be trying, you know, in prison, I try not to ask nobody for nothing.
Right.
You know, you isolated, man. You lonely. You know, it hurts. But you can't show it. You got to be tough and hard. You know, I don't need nothing. Matter of fact, I'm going to hustle here and send money out. Right. You know, but I end up, man, you know, okay, a lot of us that grew up in LA and everywhere else, excuse me, somebody raised you in church.
Right.
Somebody took you to church. Mama, grandmama, auntie, the dad, some fathers, somebody. So my mother raised me and my two brothers in church. So, but when my father went to prison, we strayed off in the world and became hardcore gang members. Yeah. So, as I got older, when I went to prison, when I was in the county jail for this bank robbery, two attempted murders on the police and all this mess, my cellie had 3 years, and I was like, oh man, this dude got 3 years, I'm facing double life, right? So I was sick. So I went back to my cell one day, and every time I went to court, take this 25 life, take this 25 life, take this 25 life. So one day I told him to step out, let me use the bathroom. Tied the curtain up, because I was in the old county jail with the bars. Okay. I was on $1 million roll. My bail was $1.2 million. And I didn't have a dime. And I peeked out there, you know, and I got on my knees. I didn't have to use the bathroom. I got on my knees. God, please, I'm begging God. I call up on God, right? God, please don't let these people take my life. I promise I won't do it again. Yeah. Got up, took the curtain down, flushed the toilet like I'm using the bathroom because I got to play that tough role image. Right. You know, man, I went to court, and then they offered me 25 years with no life sentence. I'm like, oh, that's not, but I ain't taking that. Oh, they coming down. Then they offered me 20 years with no life sentence. So I took the 20. But then when I went to court, I took it back because I didn't sign no paper. My uncle was like, man, take the dub. Look what you facing. So the judge like, I thought you said your client was ready to take the 20 years. So I don't want that. Now I'm being cocky. See, now I'm being cocky. So when I went back to court, they went to 28 years. I said, man, if I didn't take the 20, well, I'm going to take the 28. So my lawyer said, well, the 28 going to go like this. They're going to give you 14 years for one attempted murder on the police. They're going to give you another 14 years for the second attempted murder on the police. And drop all the other charges and run these two concurrent. But you got to plead guilty right now today in court and sign the papers. You can't go back to the cell and call your family because that's what I did last time. Yeah. You got to take it right now today. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. She said, it's even better with halftime.
Ooh.
I said, what? With halftime? I'm like, oh. But I know I ain't doing 7 years because I'm banging. I know it's going to be on and cracking. Yeah. But I'm willing to do the whole 14 years, max out. I'm like, let me sign right now. I signed, took the deal, went to prison. And like I caught 3 years in there, riots and fightings and all that kind of stuff.
So you had 28 would have?
No, 2 14-year sentences.
Oh, yeah, 2 sentences.
2 sentences. Yeah. But on paper it say 28. Yeah. But they're gonna run them concurrent. Right. They run them together with halftime. I said 7 years?
Okay,
man, that was that prayer too. And that my mama praying, my aunties praying. So I won on that. I ended up doing 10 years. I caught 3 years in.
What court was that? CCB?
Yeah, CCB.
What?
Yeah, CCB, man.
CCB was always known for giving some love.
I was like, whoa.
It wasn't in Torrance or nothing like
No,
that.
no, Torrance. I'd still been in there if I was in Torrance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that was,
God's good, man.
Oh man,
God's good. All the
that
time.
wasn't nobody but God, man. Even and in my age now, I'm more mature and more wiser. When I look back on that situations like that, that was God's way of showing me grace and mercy.
Right.
But His consequences they wasn't so severe. You know what I mean? I didn't get arrested. I got rescued. He put me in there to save my life. You know what I mean? I would have been on the route I was going. I'd have been on death row or dead somewhere because it was so treacherous in LA at that time. Everywhere I went, I had a 100-shot Mac 10. Everywhere I went. I don't care if I'm going to the liquor store because you ain't finna pull up on me and kill me. No, homie. Because I didn't see it too much.
And y'all had it hard over there, man. Y'all was surrounded. Y'all had to be like that.
Yeah.
Y'all was giving it up. I said y'all was active. That's why you had to respect it. Like y'all was active over there, but you had to be like that.
Yeah.
I told a story before about the homies was coming down there one day. I think it was coming down 92nd about Barron Cross.
Yeah. Oh, ooh.
And then the homies got off on the homies' car.
Yeah.
Because they thought they was from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they just riding through there. And they see that car just sprayed out the bushes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know how y'all was over
there.
Yeah. So you had to stay with it.
If you was from 9-0 at that time, you couldn't be no Mark. You couldn't be no
Especially
Mark.
on that side.
Oh, no.
Especially on that side.
You couldn't be, man. It was on and popping.
Yeah.
Homies had to go hard to go home.
Yeah, for real.
And homies, and it wasn't that many of us, so homies was like, man, we finna go hard. We finna go hard, man. And you gonna lose a lot of homies to the penitentiary. And we did that. It's in gang culture is gonna be, I don't care what set you're from, how big your set is. It's gonna be casualties on both sides. Yeah. That you gonna lose some, they gonna lose some.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah. Ain't no winners. Ain't no winners, man.
It's an even tally.
Yeah, always.
It's an even tally.
People might think it's a winner. There's no winners.
Nah, ain't no winners. Your mama crying, his mama crying.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Your mama might cry today.
Yep.
His mama gonna cry next week or down the line. It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going.
So there's no winners in this.